Hey guys, Mike in the Great Outdoors. I have got a new project that I'm super excited about, and I'm going to build myself another camper van. If you look at my videos, you'll see I did an Econoline, but behind me here I've got a 05 Sprinter van that I just picked up. I'm going to do a quick walk around so you can see what I'm starting off with, and then I'm going to post occasional videos on where I'm at with this. So stay tuned. So this is the van. It is a 2005 Sprinter van. It is the super high roof van. It's got the dual wheels. It's a 3500 series. The previous people owned it for about, I think they said 11 or 12 years. It's was set up for obviously dog handling. The inside of it is spick and span. It's really nice. So obviously there's some stuff I have to do to it, like take the lettering off, and that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. I've been through the van, kind of looked at what they got inside. They've got an inverter in there, a huge inverter, 5,000 watt inverter. I think that's what it is. Probably going to sell that. It's way too much for what I need. On top, it's actually got an AC. You can see it up there. It works. And it works off the inverter and the battery, which is pretty cool. You could run this van and run the AC on top at the same time. The battery doesn't last very long, maybe half an hour without it running. So that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to have that big inverter for just the AC. So I'm going to hook the AC up to shore power, and I'll show you the inside here in a little bit. And it's got an awning. I pulled the awning out. It's in pretty good shape. It's got pretty little chrome things on the wheels. It also has two output, power output. One is 110, and the other one is, if I can get it open, the other one is 110, but I think it's 20 amp or 30 amp. Yeah, it's 30 amp. I don't see any reason why I would be using that, so let's take a look inside. Okay, we're inside. I do have a check engine light. I've already pulled the code on that. That's for a glow plug. It does start and run with no problem, but it is clean as a whistle. Seats are in very nice condition. Got power windows, power mirrors. What else? Cruise. So it's in really good shape. The previous owner also put in these panels here. This one here is a remote switch for the inverter, and this one is just a panel that tells me what's going on with the inverter, if it's charging or what's going on. Right now the van's running, that's why it's showing 14.1 volts. I know it's blinking, but it's 14.1. Let me swing around here. You can see the back part of the van. Got a few things inside. Super clean. But this is the inverter I was talking about. I don't need it. That thing's huge. And when you turn it on, it makes a horrible hum. Well, maybe not horrible, but it hums. But I guess if you were doing a business and everything, maybe it had a good use. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Also, the previous owner did a lot of wiring. I've got this open right now because I was trying to track some of the wiring where it went, because he's got some wires up here in the roof. I think he had lights in here. I don't have 12 volts to these. It does have a couple switches over here. I have ohmed out some wires, and I know that the switches go to here, but somehow that the 12 volts not connected, and I'll have to figure out where that connection is. But if you notice, it's got the nice roof panels, front and rear, but it does not have one in the center. And I haven't been able to find one yet. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. Initially, I'm thinking I'm probably going to pull these panels out because I want to make sure I know where all the wiring is. So you see he does have the 110 volt plugs in here. He's got one there. We got one over there. And I got one way up here. So I do have a lot of stuff already done in here, and the thing is in really good shape, very clean, no rust or anything. And the AC does work. So he put that window in also. Got a little jump seat here for a third passenger. Complete with seat belt. It's got a Kenwood amp down there. Don't know if it works. It does have a backup camera and everything, and there's a screen that comes out on that stereo up front. So yeah, this is clean. Oh yeah, got to talk about these screens. He made these screens for the back two doors when the back doors are open. You can kind of shade it in, and there's one down here, the one that's on top here, this top one right there, it is like a sunshade for the awning. So, and the third one is for the windshield. It's a screen that goes over the windshield. It's not a blackout, but it's just a screen. And it gave me a bunch of parts and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is it. Pretty stoked about it. I think it's going to be a fun project. So after I figure out a little bit more about how this inverter works, I plan on selling it, but I'm going to leave it in the van until it's sold, because I want to be able to demonstrate it, how it works, that it does work, and then pull the panels out. And I think the first thing I'm going to do after that is probably do some of the paneling and stuff like that, start that with the roof, maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but follow along and let's see what this van does. I'm pretty excited. Some of the work's already done, and it's a good looking van, so I'm stoked. No, first thing I'm going to do is take out the lettering. That's it. I'm not a dog kennel. Funny story. I had stopped the other day with it after I got the plates on it, and a lady asked me if I picked up a beagle. And I said, picked up a beagle? And she says, yeah. And I said, no. She goes, well, I lost my beagle, and I thought you were picking him up. I don't know. It's a dog handler training van. It's not a humane society. But anyway, funny story. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, leave some comments what I should do better, what you would like to see, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.